Irashaimase!
We are
Cafe Etoile!
I'm Strawberry.
I'm Six.
I'm Cyrus.
And for today's menu, we'll be transforming Animal Crossing villagers into humans. Each of us have picked a villager to hit with our humanization beam, and while we draw, we're going to talk about the games and a bit about our design process. But yeah, do we want to start with sharing which villagers we all picked?
Yeah, I think that would be good. So I picked Carmen to hit with my humanization beam because she is my favorite. I don't remember exactly like what made me think, oh, she's my favorite. Like I have to, any other Animal Crossing game that comes out, I need her in my village at all times. But all I remember is being like, I love her. She's just so cute and fun and I want her. So, yeah, she just showed up in my New Leaf town and all of a sudden I was her biggest fan. So,
oh, wait, that's so cute.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how everyone finds their favorite villager, is they just show up one day in their very first game.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
I picked Lolly because she's a cute little cat.
She is a very cute cat.
She's a cute little cat in a cute little sweater. She's also one of my friend's favorites.
Oh.
So.
I love Lolly. It's just such a cute name.
Yeah.
Just a baby. And how about you, Strawberry?
I picked Tia to be my target for my humanization beam. She's one of my favorites, mostly because I really like the aesthetic of her being a little teacup, and she's made of porcelain, and her like blue and gold color palette is really cute.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be fun to try and make her and try to base her off of an actual porcelain doll slash an actual like teacup. So
Cool.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see that.
I'm very excited. I made a whole Pinterest board in preparation.
Yay, so excited for that. I really love the themed villagers like that. Like I love Meringue. I love there was someone else, but I can't remember their name. I think it's one of the Sanrio collaborations.
Yeah, the cinema roll villager. Her name is Chai. She has a teacup on her head.
Yeah, true.
I almost drew her instead. I was like literally stuck between the two teacup elephants.
Oh,
they're both so cute.
They really popped off with those designs.
Yeah, I love all the Sanrio villagers.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the Pumperin guy?
Marty.
Marty. Yeah.
Oh, Marty.
He's on my New Horizons island.
He's so cute.
He is. I love his little eyebrows.
He also kind of looks like Cyrus.
What? What the heck?
Got Marty and Marshall.
You guys both actually picked your favorites then, right?
Yeah. Well, I guess I picked my favorite, but
my actual favorite villager is Meringue, which is very obvious of me because she's strawberry themed.
But she's so cute. And literally everything about her is perfect.
I know, her little like strawberry horn is my favorite thing. I dressed her up in a cute pink sweater at my campsite. She's my camp manager, or what's the title you can give them now?
Yeah, I think
she's
it's camp manager.
My assistant. Yeah.
Cute.
And for a while, my favorite villager was actually Fang, because he was like my favorite villager that showed up to my town back on the GameCube. Which game was that? It was like,
oh my god.
Oh shit, I don't remember. Oh shoot, I don't remember which one it was, but it was an old GameCube Animal Crossing, and I remember him being one of my first villagers, and Cherry, and That blue bunny with the round glasses.
Um,
I don't remember.
not Hopper. That's the.
Doc?
Oh, Doc. Yes.
Mm,
Doc is so silly.
I knew who you were talking about, but I didn't remember his name either.
But yeah. I just grew very attached to all of my very first villagers, and then when I got New Horizons, my 2 first villagers were Cherry and a tiger villager that did come to my town at one point in the first Animal Crossing, and then Fang showed up eventually, and I was like, yes! I eventually invited a whole bunch of the Sanrio villagers, and like pink villagers, but Fang always remained. 'Cause I just couldn't say goodbye to him.
Oh,
So I guess I would say he's my second favorite.
that's so sweet. I love hearing about everyone's like stories for it. Like,
Yeah.
I love seeing that screenshot of like, I think it's Kiki in the original
Oh!
Animal Crossing, and she's like,
Stop.
I hope that we can be friends in another lifetime or something like that, or like we can find each other in the future, or
Yeah.
something like that. And then there's a screenshot of Kiki with the villager together in New Horizons, and it's just so sweet. I love Animal Crossing.
I'm pretty sure that image actually made me cry at some point.
I know,
I was like
me
scrolling
too.
TikTok at 2 in the morning, and I came across that with like sad music, and I was like, "Oh, life is so beautiful! I love Animal Crossing." It's just so special that they've all been around for so long, and like no matter what villager is your favorite, like they're in every game. Who would you say is your actual top favorite then, Cyrus?
I feel like I'm really my favorites are Apollo, Bo, and Lily because they were my best friends in my pocket camp.
Aww.
And I loved them so much, and they hold such a special place in my heart, and I spent like 500 tickets looking for Lily.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. No matter what, never give up.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Bo the deer?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
He's my buddy. I love him.
Oh my god. Wait, I have all of those villagers at my campsite right now.
I love them.
They're so fun.
They're my babies.
I feel like they could put any villager at my campsite. I'd be like, oh, you're my friend now.
They're all just so cute. And they make me happy.
Aww.
Yeah. Even though Carmen is your top favorite 6, who are your other favorite villagers?
I also really like Felicity. She's a little white cat with a red bob.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's so cute. And I think that the story is the same with her. Like, she just appeared on my island in New Horizons. That's when I first met her. And I was just like, wow, she's so cute. And then I like started getting more attached to her, just to her because of like her dialogue and like, I don't know. I know that New Horizons, the dialogue is kind of weak, but like, I think she was my first, oh my god, what is the personality type?
Oh.
Like the pop star one? Is it just the
Oh.
pop star personality?
I think so. Or like popular, maybe?
Yeah, probably popular. but,
Sassy?
yeah, she was just so sweet, and yeah.
I think that's what was really charming about like the older games too, was that even if it was a villager that you didn't really know, or you know, like a villager you wouldn't immediately latch onto because of how they were designed, like their dialogue was so sweet that you would eventually be like, I'm so attached to you, I can't let you move out of my village.
Yeah. Like, I felt like in the older games, a lot of the dialogue was more heartfelt and like more individual
Yeah.
to each character.
I very rarely got repeat dialogue in the old games. Which, like,
Yeah.
maybe I was younger and I just didn't notice it, but I
Yeah.
genuinely feel like they said more silly stuff. I mean, we've all seen the screenshots that go around of, like, when they used to be mean, even.
Yeah.
That was really cool and unique. Sorry, I just punched my mic. I hope you didn't hear that. I remember, like, in the old game, on the GameCube, anytime one of them started talking about moving out, I would get really upset, and I would write them so many letters and send it to them through the post office, begging them not to leave. Like, you can imagine me at, like, I don't even know how old I was when this game came out or when I was playing it, but me as a little baby child sitting in my room, like, panicking, using my GameCube controller to furiously write out, like, a really heartfelt letter to a villager that wasn't real.
Oh my
God.
Be
god.
like, no, please! And it usually worked.
That's
And now
awesome.
in the new game, you can just tell them, actually, I don't want you to leave. And
Yeah,
then that's
do it. Or get off my island. The water's right there.
like,
Go
okay,
swim.
bye! Did you play any of the older games, Cyrus?
No, Pocket Camp was my first time with an Animal Crossing game.
Wow.
Wow. And you also played New Horizons?
Yes.
Do you have a DS?
I used to. Way back when. And I don't know whatever happened to it.
No.
Actually, no, I do
That's
remember what happened to it. My sister left it in the rain.
What? Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be
tragic
so
end.
mad.
Yeah.
Just because I was gonna say you should also try one of the DS ones. I would recommend the GameCube or like the Wii ones, but who? I don't know if anyone is as insane as me, and still has their Wii and their GameCube set up. I had this phase where I just decided I really wanted to play City Folk, like Animal Crossing City Folk again. And I also really wanted to play Skyward Sword again, so I went on Amazon and I bought adapters to set up my Wii to my TV. And the quality, like the video quality, was so bad, but I just needed to play the Wii, so... How did everyone like New Horizons? Just because I know that some people really liked it, and other people, like older fans of the game, really did not like it.
Yeah. Well, it was my first experience with an Animal Crossing game, so I liked it.
Yeah.
I don't know, cause like I think I like it, but there's like some things. Obviously, it's not gonna be a perfect game that just kind of make me mad about it.
Yeah.
Like everyone had this game because it was COVID, and that was the perfect game to like waste your time with. And they like stopped paying attention to it after a while, and it makes me so mad. Like there could have been, there was so much potential.
Yeah.
So much potential.
And they just bailed on it.
Yeah.
I think that's what
like-
makes me mad too, because they promised like free updates for a while after it was out, and then we got like one big update where they added diving and stuff, and then the novelty of that one wore off really fast.
Yeah.
And they just like stopped very quickly after that, announced a DLC, and then announced that they were done supporting it, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It felt so short-lived, and I feel like they... Obviously, nostalgia is a really big factor in things like this, right? But I also feel like the older Animal Crossing games genuinely had more to do.
Yeah. And like in New Horizons, you can decorate your entire island, but the older games still feel like there was more to it. Felt like
Yeah,
there
which
was
is
more
super
soul.
weird.
you know?
I feel like the main
think
thing
so.
that you do in New Horizons is the decoration of your island.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Mhm.
when that is over, what is left?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah. I decorated my house as much as I could. I decorated my island. I reached 5 stars, and I
mm-hmm.
grew my first lily of the valley, and I was like, awesome.
Now what?
Now what do I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Because
you just start a new island.
Yeah.
yeah. But at the same time, I'm so attached to my island that I'm like scared to start a new one.
Mm-hmm.
And I genuinely, sometimes I'm like, is it just because I was a kid and I had a shorter attention span? Or like, I genuinely, I don't get it because
Mm-hmm.
it like confused me how quickly I got bored of it when I was done everything. Because I know that part of Animal Crossing is you just like find your own thing to do, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe the island could have been bigger. Maybe I could have gone to other islands the way that you can go to the city in City Folk.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there should have been more events, more
Yeah,
updates.
or mini games,
updates.
or I don't know.
Mini games would
'Cause
have been fun.
I remember finding out that there was like a Brewster, like you work at the Roost in one of the games.
Oh yeah.
Or some of the
Oh.
games. I figured it out and I was like, "Oh my god, I wish I had done that when I had like my New Leaf copy."
Yeah. That would have been so cute if they put that in this game. I love Brewster.
I would have so much fun, and I don't know. It's fun to catch and collect everything, but some people are not completionists. So,
Mhm. That's another thing. I feel like this game doesn't have as much personality as the old one. Like, there's so much more weird shit that could happen. Like, Rossetti would show up if you turned off your game, and he would yell at you for a long time and kind of like break the
yeah.
fourth wall. There's that thing that could happen to your face if you reset too many times. I think the ghost is still in New Horizons, but it's not the same as when you encounter him in the old ones. They were just a lot sillier, I think, and more whimsical. And again, maybe it
Yeah.
is nostalgia kind of changing my view of it, but I liked how random and strange it was before. And don't get me wrong, I didn't dislike New Horizons. I think I was just sad that I didn't play it as long term as I have with other games. Like, after the pandemic was over and they stopped updating it, and I kind of like did everything I had to do, I was like, I want to keep checking into this game every day, but I am bored. And I want to like this game more so bad because it's Animal Crossing, and I've waited so long for a new Animal Crossing, but it just did not, its shelf life was so short.
That's why I'm so amazed by people who like play it for a living. How do you keep doing that?
Me too.
How are you constantly like customizing and searching for villagers, and like how I mean, I feel like I can't talk because I've replayed the same like 200 hours in Baldur's Gate like 100 times.
Everyone has their thing.
But listen, I don't understand how you keep doing it. I don't get it. How do you do that?
You can only decorate for so long.
Yeah.
What is your secret?
Yeah.
Do you guys think they'll make another Animal Crossing game eventually?
I mean, eventually,
I think so.
yeah.
Maybe it's the copium.
I hope they don't. How long was the wait in between, what is it, New Leaf and New Horizons? Were those the last?
So I think New Leaf came out in 2012. But they did like a very big like update thing for it in like, oh, when was it? It's the Welcome Amiibo thing that you see on the title. That's the update. I forgot what year it was, but it was like a couple years after that they did that. So it was probably 8 years since New Leaf first came out to New Horizons, and then maybe like 5 or 6 years since the new Welcome Amiibo update.
I don't know what went wrong with New Horizons and why they kind of stopped caring about it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, I almost wonder if it's because they were working on Zelda stuff or just other things in general. I'm just worried that they're also falling victim to the cheapness of AAA games these days.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Like-
things are falling short of like
A lot of people,
perfection.
yeah, I think a big complaint with games nowadays is that they're like releasing games that don't feel finished.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That was even something that was like a complaint with Baldur's Gate when it released. People were like, this doesn't feel like a full game.
Yeah.
I mean, no, yeah, that's a complaint people still have about it, but
Yeah.
it's sad to see so many like games kind of fall short because it's probably either like budget or they just like don't care.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
care. Or maybe they were like too hung up on the deadline and things just kept adding up and they're like, let's just release it and then send out updates
Yeah.
for the new stuff that we have planned already.
Yeah, that's what it feels like to me. Like, especially because most of the time it's from bigger companies who know that they have fans that will buy their game anyway, so they release like slop. Okay, well, maybe I don't know if I want to say slop. That's a little mean.
Yeah.
But they release something that's like glitchy and unfinished, and there are like big patches of stuff that are missing, and then they just slowly fix it over time. Oh, what else was I? To a degree, I kinda felt that way about New Horizons. Like, not so bad as like being unfinished per se, but it felt like there was a lot of stuff missing. Because I was like, wow, they put so much in their older games. They're gonna pack so much stuff into this newer game now that it's on the Switch and they have so much extra like power to make as big of a game as they want. And it just felt really small. The island itself felt pretty small. You couldn't really go do a lot of stuff yet when it first came out. Like, you couldn't jump to what's his name, Harvey's Island, or really do a lot of traveling aside from like to find villagers.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff that they just slowly added over time, like cooking and gardening, which I thought was cute, and then diving.
Yeah.
But the difference is that they didn't finish it eventually. They just kind of stopped.
Mm-hmm.
They got the DLC and then stopped, and I was like, this still feels unfinished, guys.
Yeah.
It's the rest of my Animal Crossing game. And I feel so bad talking about it like this because it's so important to me, but that's why I can complain about it for so long.
Yeah, that's why I'm so hard on the criticisms. Like, I'm a big fan of Animal Crossing. I want only the best for these games. So,
yeah. Especially because everybody waited so long for this one. And I know that we're not alone in it either. Like, this is not the unpopular opinion. A lot of people kind of felt this way about New Horizons. And I also, like, if you guys in the comments also played New Horizons, like, I want to hear your thoughts about it. If you've been kind of a long-time fan, like, did you also feel kind of disappointed by New Horizons? Yeah. Are we being dramatic?
Like, don't get us wrong. We do, like, I really like New Horizons. I like what it has to offer. I love that you can decorate so much of your island, like everything. Like, down to
It's a
every
beautiful
little
game, too.
detail you can customize to be what you want it to be. But there's just some things that are, like, outweighing the good. And
Yeah.
it makes me sad, so.
There are just things that kind of hang over my head a little bit when I think about it.
Yeah.
Now that we've rambled about New Horizons long enough, which Animal Crossing game is your favorite? Anyone?
Well, I've played 2, and my favorite was New Horizons. So you guys can talk about this one. I'm gonna eat these chips that I have right here.
I have a really, really big love for New Leaf. And I don't even know where it stemmed from. I don't know how I learned about New Leaf and how much I just remember like going on Pinterest and seeing screenshots and then being like, I want this game so bad, and then yearning for it for so long, and then finally getting it for Christmas.
Aww.
And being so happy. Like, I can't describe the joy that I had playing on Christmas Day, making my village and doing all that, and listening to the soundtrack from my little DS speakers.
Oh my gosh.
It makes me so happy. All good memories from that game.
Yeah. I kind of missed out on all of the Animal Crossing games that were on the DS for some reason. So New Leaf, I still have not tried. But I really want to get it. Especially now that I'm like yearning for more Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
I want to go back and play the ones that I've missed. My favorite game, probably just because it was my first one. Oh, actually, I don't know. Wait, this is hard. Yes, I do think that my favorite one to this day is the one on the GameCube, like the very first one. I have no idea. I need to see what it was called. I think it is just Animal Crossing, or just Welcome to Animal Crossing. Was this the first one?
I think so.
Whoa. Yeah, I feel like this one is my favorite one. Just because I have so many fond memories of it. And like, even on this one, like, my brother and I would play it together, quote unquote. Like, much like in New Horizons, he had a house there and I also had a house there. I remember the map being really big, and it was at a time where there wasn't really a lot of walkthroughs, or like, I wasn't online talking to other people who played Animal Crossing, so a lot of it was just me figuring it out on my own, which I thought was really fun.
Yeah.
And whimsical, like figuring out how to interact with those holes in the ground, how to catch bugs. There were so many silly little things that get to happen in that game, and like so much stuff to discover when it was brand new and nobody really knew what was going on yet. And oh my god, I want to play it again. I definitely still have it somewhere in my house with my old memory card and everything.
Perfect. Also, about New Leaf, I really liked the music. Every single hourly song is so beautiful, and I just love listening to the OST just randomly. I have an extension on my computer that will play the hourly music just from my computer every single hour.
That's
and it's so cute and fun. Just because I love the OST music so much.
Does anyone have a least favorite villager? I know we talked about how we don't hate any of them, but like, if you had to pick one little dude, I know I saw one recently where I was like, I don't like this dude's design. Oh my god, barreled! I don't like barreled.
Oh my god. He is a little funky.
It's a little, I'm sorry.
Ew!
His face. This fit is crazy.
Ew.
Why?
I don't like him.
I don't like the way they drew his
I think
lips.
he's
They did
my
not have to
least
draw his
favorite
lips
now.
like
What the heck?
We are anti-barreled. Sorry.
I'm sure someone likes him, but I don't.
Yeah, I know it's like Pokemon where every villager is loved by somebody, but he's not loved by me.
Sorry.
Yeah. If he has no haters, I'm dead.
I was going to say Piper because it took me literally time traveling 2 years to get her off my island.
What?
Yeah.
Who did you say?
Piper?
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 She's a little
like-
white bird.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's it though. That's the only reason I don't like her, is because it took her so long to get off my island.
I feel like that's usually how a hatred starts, is because they took a while to get off the island.
Mm-hmm.
Because for mine, it is the same story. And it is for Rodeo.
Oh my
He's
god.
a black cow.
Yeah.
We would call him Colt Cow because he's got like glowing red eyes.
Yeah.
And he also wore the graduation robe, so it just looked like he was a cult leader.
Oh my god.
I forgot about him. He's
That
kind of
is so
scary.
funny.
Yeah. I think I would like him, but just because he didn't leave when I wanted him to,
Mhm.
I despise him.
Yeah. I mean, like, I would have no beef with Piper if it didn't take her 2 years to leave, you know?
Oh, I also wanted to ask, I know that Cyrus's birthday villager is Marshall, but who are your birthday buddies? I actually don't know what mine is off the top of my head.
Yeah, me neither.
Marshall is also one of my favorite villagers. And he was one of my favorite villagers
Yeah.
before I found out he was my birthday buddy.
Oh, my birthday buddy is Bud the Jock Lion Villager.
Oh no!
The
That
one
is
that
so
looks
funny!
like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. There he is. Dude, I had him on my island too.
That's crazy.
His skill is rapping. And his phrases are dude, spelled D-O-O-D, man with 3 A's, and shredded. These are pushing Leo stereotypes that I do not appreciate.
Oh my god.
I have 2, Admiral and Aurora. Aurora is so cute.
Oh, Aurora's the
And
penguin,
Admiral's,
right?
Show
Which
it
one?
to us now.
Aurora's the penguin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are 2 birds with very different vibes.
I'm gonna focus on Aurora.
Yeah.
She's cuter.
Cute.
Yeah.
And with that, we hope you liked our Gajinkas for our favorite Animal Crossing characters and got a kick out of our discussion. Let us know about your favorite villager, or maybe even the villager or villagers you have beef with, or just your Animal Crossing experiences in general in the comments down below. We'd love to read them. But for now, thanks for stopping by! Don't forget to leave a like and of course to comment about what you thought of the video. And make sure to check out the links to Cafe Etoile and everyone's socials in the description below. Also, feel free to join our Discord while you're at it. Thanks again and come back soon!
Bye.
Bye.